Sup nerds, today is April 21st, 2013, and it's day 21 of Vlog Every Day in April. So we are kind of getting close to the home stretch here, almost done, 9 days left. So today I was just randomly thinking all of a sudden about how I like a lot of things from the past. I have a lot of nostalgia for things like 80s music and movies, classic NES games, you know, old school stuff. And that got me thinking, like, I kind of am the type of person who lives a little bit in the past. I really like to go back and watch old movies or play old games and think back on just like fun times that I've had with friends or like tours or things like that, and just like talk about that and reminisce a lot. Whereas I know there are a lot of people who very much are just constantly like living in the moment, very much not the kind of people who plan for things or really worry about the past or whatever. You know, they're just like here and now, that's what's happening. And then of course there are the type of people who are just so interested in the future, like whether it's planning for retirement or just planning, you know, every little thing they do, like a party or going to the grocery store or whatever. I feel like there are not a lot of people who are more than one of those things that fit into all of those categories. So what kind of person are you? Do you live in the past? Do you live in the present? Do you live in the future? I mean, probably realistically it'd be best to have some sort of healthy mix of the three of them, living not only from experience in the past and learning from that stuff, taking that into the present, and then while you're in the present, enjoying it and living it up the most that you can, and then also not being ignorant of what is inevitably coming in the future. I mean, obviously it's necessary and just a good thing to be thinking ahead in terms of like, well, I need to be able to pay rent this month, so I need to be doing something that's going to be making me some income, or I need to plan out a flight because I'm going on a trip to play a show or something like that, you know. There's all kinds of things that are just necessary to kind of plan ahead for and be living in the future in those moments. Definitely, I feel like for me, I am much more the kind of person who is very nostalgic and very much likes to reminisce, I guess. I probably should work on being more aware and not just like kind of passively dealing with the future as it becomes the present, but actively making sure that things are just from side to side, end to end, the line of time, the timeline, if you will, that, you know, just making sure to give a little bit of my time to all of those things. So there's your musing for today, I guess. That was, I don't know what even brought that on. I guess it was because I tweeted earlier today about, like, hey, remember Lost, the TV show? Remember how that happened? Yeah, that was weird. And that was it. Somehow off of that, I started thinking about just that whole thing of like living in the past or the present or the future. Because I mean, like, as you can see on my wall, I have Back to the Future poster, Star Wars poster, Nintendo posters, like pretty much all 80s stuff. I mean, I'm totally okay with it. But anyway, yeah, let me know what kind of person you are. Are you someone who lives in the past and is very nostalgic and reminiscent of just awesome times? Or are you the kind of person who is very much living in the present and just living in the moment at all times? Or are you someone who sits down and has already written out your will when you're like 15 years old or something? I don't know. Well, I guess that's gonna wrap up today's vlog every day in April. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you know, make sure you're checking out all those links down in the doobly-doo description. See what I did there? Because you never know what you're gonna find down there. But I will see you nerds tomorrow. Today, I have a friend in the background, in the darkness back there. It's pretty late right now, which is why it's dark, and I don't have all of my lights on yet.